Hey everybody, it's Rachel here from Turiya, and it's getting a little chilly here in Northern Europe. But today we got a sunny day. And if any of you are cold where you're living too, we're taking you today to somewhere warmer in a kids yoga class about California. Estrella Bonilla is a California native and she's going to teach this kids class. And if you enjoy it and would like to support the people and the nature of California, this has been a really hard year for them. And even though here it's cold and wet, there are still fires burning in California. So we've chosen a few organizations that support some of the most vulnerable people and landscapes in California. Please consider donating. The links are all in the video description. And please subscribe to our channel, share it with any other kids and families you think would enjoy what we're doing, and take a look at our other Yoga Love for large and small. So, introducing a trip to California with Estrella, Yoga for Kids. Have a great time.
Hey Turiya Yoginis, welcome. Thanks for joining today's class. This class has a special theme. The class will be based on the place where I come from. I'd like to take you on a little adventure there. It's a place where we've got lots of mountains, and we've got the ocean, and we've got the tallest trees in the world, and that place is California. So I'd like to take you on a little adventure to California today. All right, let's get started. The earth carries me. The sun warms me. Now I am so quiet, part of our circle, but still with myself. Everything in me is okay. Namaste. So let's get started with a little bit of breathing first. So we'll do 3 big deep breaths through the nose, and then we'll do a little fun sound and movement on the exhale. Okay, so the first one we're going to do is we're going to breathe in through our nose, and when we breathe out, we're going to go ah, like we're waking up. Okay, so breathe in. Ah. A nice big stretch like you're waking up. And we're going to breathe in again through our nose, and this time we're going to get our little binoculars on, and we're going to have a look all around us. Okay, so breathing in through the nose. Ooh. All right, last one, we're going to breathe in through the nose, and we're going to take a nice little rest, okay? Breathe in. And stay here with your cheek resting on your hand, and your eyes are closed. Have a nice little rest here, because we're going to go on a beautiful and fun and exciting adventure to California. But let's have a rest here for a moment. And when you hear the sound of the bell, that will be the alarm that gets us up and ready for our adventure. All right, we're ready to go to California. So we're going to pack our backpack. So let's get our feet together. This is going to be our backpack, and our backpack is closed right now. So let's fold forward to close our backpack. And then we want to open our backpack so we can pack the things that we need. So we're going to reach our right arm up and over, and the left arm to open the backpack fully. And we've got to pack our backpack for our big adventure. And we need 4 really crucial things. So we're going to reach over to the right side to grab our bathing suit. We're going to need our bathing suit for our adventure to California. Put that into the backpack. And reach over to the left side and grab your snow gear. We're going to need our snow gear too. And then we're going to reach forward to grab our comfy walking shoes and throw those into the backpack. And then we're going to reach back and grab our water bottle because we have to stay hydrated on our adventure. So grab your water bottle and bring it into your backpack. And just as we open our backpack, we've got to close our backpack. So bring your left arm over to close, right arm over to close. And then come back up. We've got to put our backpack onto our backs so we can head off. So, and we're ready to go to California. So close your legs and hop into our car. We've got to drive ourselves to the airport because we've got to take a plane to California. And it's quite a long trip, so hop into your car, straight back, and land. We're a little bit late, so we've got to run to the terminal. So run, 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 run. And pop up into standing. Give your ticket so we can get onto the plane and find your seat right away so we can get going. So find your chair pose to find your seat on the airplane. Hold your chair pose here, get nice and comfy. And I always like to look out the window, left and right. So let's find our balance on our left leg first and bring our right leg back to go into our airplane pose. And you can look over to your left, look out the window. And then switch the legs. So now stand on your right leg and balance here. And look over to your right. Whoop! Don't lose your balance. Or if you do, that's all right. Just find it again. And then come back into standing. And let's fold forward to take a nap on this plane because it's quite a long trip actually. So fold forward for a little nap. And then pop up to see, are we there yet? Nope. Are we there yet? Yeah, we're there. So let's stretch up after a nice long plane trip. You always need a good stretch because you're sitting in your seat for a long time. So get a nice big stretch and then find your mountain pose. So in California, like I said, we've got mountains and the ocean and rivers and lakes. One of my favorite things in California is that we've got lots of mountains. And we've got this really long range of mountains called the Sierra Nevada. It's about 110 kilometers of just mountains. It's really, really beautiful. And at the top of some of these mountains, you can find the tallest trees in the world. And these trees are called the redwood trees. So we're going to find our tree pose so that we can be these redwood trees. So find some balance first on your left leg. And bring your right leg up. And remember, you can bring your tree here, or just above the knee. And let's bring our hands first to our heart and find our balance here. And then we'll grow branch by branch to become the tallest trees in the world. And we'll do the other side too. So let go of that tree pose and we'll find our balance on our right leg. So again, foot here, here, or above the knee with a little help from your hand if needed. Hands first to our heart to find our balance here. And then we bring one branch up and another branch up to become the tallest tree in the world, the redwood tree. then one arm down at a time. And back into mountain pose. So we're at the tip top of these mountains now. We've just gone to visit the tallest trees in the world, the redwoods. And the air here is super nice and fresh and crisp. So let's take 3 big deep breaths to breathe in this fresh air. Ready? Breathing in once and exhaling. Again. One more time. You can't get enough fresh air. Awesome. So just as beautiful of a view as we've got up here of all of California, let's have a look down at the base of the mountain. So we're going to fold forward to have a look at what we can find. And then we're going to pop up to see we've got some rivers and some lakes, and the desert. So let's go and visit the desert of California. So we're going to go to the ends of our mat, and we're going to walk our hands over into plank, and we're going to go further down onto our belly so that we can really see what we've got in the desert. And what we've got in the desert are some lovely snakes. But in California, we've got rattlesnakes, and those are quite dangerous. So let's get away from those. Go into your child's pose and then into your downward dog to get away from those snakes. And then walk your dog here. We of course have lots of dogs in California, and I have a dog myself in California. Her name is Coach, and she also loves to go for walks. And now let's walk our dog up to our hands and fold forward again. And let's have another peek to see what we can find at the base of the mountain. So peek up to see what we've got. I see some beautiful orange fields. What could those be? Let's have a closer look. Let's step our feet back into plank pose again. And to get a closer look, we're again going to go onto our bellies and have a look around. And I see that they are big fields of orange poppies. Poppies are the state flower. Let's have a nice big whiff of these flowers. And these flowers are so pristine and beautiful. And because they're the state flower, you're not allowed to pick them. So all we can do is smell them. But I hear some bees buzzing around and we don't want to get stung. So let's hop back into our downward dog. And then walk our hands back up to our feet and fold forward. We're going to pop up to see what else we can find. Aha! The ocean. We definitely have to go there. That's my favorite place to go. So let's stand up because I've got an idea for a different way that we can get down to the ocean. We've got to get our snow gear on though. So put your snow pants on, your snow jacket, and we are going to go snowboarding down this mountain to get to the ocean. All right? So let's fold forward again. And we're going to bring our left foot back, and we're going to turn our foot, and we're going to open our arms up to go snowboarding. We're going to cruise down this mountain, all the way down this mountain to get to the ocean. All right, we've got to do the other side too. So we're gonna cartwheel our hands and turn that foot, bring it back up to meet our front foot and bring our right foot back. Turn that foot, cartwheel the hands open so that we can do a warrior or a surfboard, or sorry, a snowboard on this side. We're gonna cruise down this mountain. And then let's cartwheel our hands because we've arrived. So fold forward and come up for this beautiful sunny day that we've arrived to the ocean, which is amazing. And one thing that Californians like to do on a sunny day at the ocean is go surfing. So we're gonna go for a nice little surf. So we're gonna greet the sun and then come down to our feet. And we're gonna bring our left leg back, right leg back, and we gotta get onto our bellies to get onto the surfboard. And we're gonna swim out. And then we're gonna pop up to have a look. All right, I see a big wave coming, so we gotta swim out some more. And ready, we're gonna catch this wave. So pop up onto your board, into your downward dog, and this time bring your right foot forward, left leg turn or foot turn. We're gonna pop up into a warrior or a surfing position. And we're gonna surf this wave. We're going to bring our arm up to have a look at the birds and the seagulls. And then fold over to have a look at the fish or the dolphins if you're lucky. And then back up into our surfing position. And we're surfing this wave. And we're going to catch a surf on the other side too. So let's cartwheel our hands. And turn that foot, bring the right foot back into our plank, and then onto our bellies again. So we gotta surf out, we gotta swim out to catch this next wave. So swim out, pop up to see if there's a big wave coming, and there sure is. So let's keep swimming out. And we're going to catch this wave, so pop up into your plank, left foot forward, turn the right foot, cartwheel the hands open, the arms open, and we're going to ride this wave. Arm up to look at the seagulls. That arm down and the other arm over to have a look at the bird or the fish and dolphins if we're lucky. And back into our surfing position. Then let's cartwheel the hands. We're going to bring the right foot forward. Ready? And fold forward. Let's bend our knees and find a sitting position. After a day of surfing, we Californians like to chill on the sandy beach. So we're going to chill for a moment, and we're coming back to the sandy beach. My family's there, my friends, everyone's there. All my little cousins, my sisters, my mom, my aunts and uncles, and all of my friends. And it's nearing sunset, so we love to catch the sunset. It's one of the most beautiful things about California and being on the beach. So we're going to catch the sunset with our sunshine hands. So bring out your sunshine hand here. And your finger here to catch the last rays of sun with our breath. So when we go up, we're going to inhale. When we go down, we're going to exhale. So ready, breathing in. So now we're super relaxed. We've just caught the sunset, which is beautiful. One of my favorite things to do. Now we're just gonna have a little lay down. We're gonna watch the clouds float by. Now that the sun's gone, we're just gonna lay on our back and see the shapes in the clouds. So lay on your back. You can keep your eyes open here for a moment and try and see the shapes in the clouds. Maybe you see some animals or mountains. Maybe you see something that we saw today on our adventure to California. Just try and imagine shapes or objects in the clouds. And now let's close our eyes and imagine that we are floating clouds ourselves. So imagine you're a floating cloud just floating above California, above the mountains and the ocean and the desert, and the rivers and the lakes. You're floating above the cities of people. You're as light as a feather, though. You're just a floating cloud observing all of life, all of nature. We're going to stretch our arms above our heads now and our legs nice and long. And then we're going to bend our knees. We're going to bring them over to the left side and bring our right hand over to our left side and push ourselves up into our seated position again. Now we feel as light as floating clouds. And I hope that you enjoyed the adventure to California, and I'm happy that you got to experience the mountains and the ocean and the desert with me. Thanks for joining the adventure, and we'll finish with our turiya song. I am a child of sun, moon, and stars. I am a child of sky and of earth. I am a child of light and of love. And I'm growing and growing and growing. I'm growing into me. Namaste. See you next time.